今天星空好选择访问到了这一位呢，他除了是个作曲家之外，他还曾经替孙悟空系列电影做主题曲哦。So you did the theme song for.
And the first Monkey King 1, Monkey King 2. Not Monkey King 3, it's the first two Monkey Kings in that series.
I'm really curious, that's a very traditional story.
Yes, sure.
The Asian story, the Chinese fairy tale.
Right,
so how do you
fairy tale.
make a story for a Chinese fairy tale? You're not Chinese, obviously,
That's not what my mother told me. No.
That's cute.
I'm not Chinese.
Yeah, so how do you learn the culture and how do you make the music for the Chinese movie like that?
You do a crash course. Listen, I didn't know that much about Chinese music, but I've spent time studying Japanese music. I know Japanese instruments pretty well. I knew Chinese. I listened to a lot of traditional Chinese music and made it Hollywood version of Chinese.
What was the idea of a Chinese music in a Hollywood style?
Well,
what does that mean?
You can't be pure traditional Chinese. You have to sort of inject a little bit of that Hollywood
Western feeling, epic sound.
Yeah, that big
instrument.
That's the solo pipa, multiple pipas.
So you handpicked all those instruments?
Yes, all the Chinese, and then I mixed them with Japanese instruments.
Japanese instrument, for example, like
koto. Koto's a Japanese string instrument that you pluck.
But it sounds like magic to me. You can put all these kind of different instruments together for Western and Eastern.
That's right.
For Eastern alone, you can mix with Japanese and Chinese.
That's right. You mix them all together, and you can do that because you have it in your head. You can imagine it in your head. If it works in your head, chances are you can figure out it work on paper, which means then the people play it fine.
Wow. So what else you did? In the horror genre?
But the one that recently came out is a film, based on a Stephen King story called Pet Sematary.
But they don't come back the same.
Daddy.
A Japanese movie called
Ringo.
Grudge.
It's a very scary movie, and I think the big credit for those, successful for those horror films is because of the music.
They need music. And most of them really need music badly, so we have to really
put out. How did you create those music though?
And I see the film over and over again.
How many times you saw that?
Well, I see the scenes. I see the whole film maybe twice, 3 times. Now I start working on the scenes with the music. I'll see those over and over again. Not the whole movie.
You have to see the scenes.
Each scene that needs music, I will look at that scene over and over again.
How long does it take?
I was on Pet Sematary for a long time. 4 months.
4 months is a long time.
Really long.
That's a common time frame.
8 to 10 weeks.
Thank you so much.
Friends forever.
Friends forever. Yay!
Hello, friends in Taiwan.
Yay!
Thank you.
Hi, Taiwan. How are you? I'm Carl Thiel, and I write music for film and television. And I'm currently working on a new animated series called Seis Manos. The story takes place in Mexico, but it has kung fu elements. There's a Chinese kung fu master that comes in, and he comes and teaches these 3 orphans the martial arts. But it happens in Mexico, and there's also drug cartels. It happens in the 70s, so there's the whole genre element to it. Musically, I'm working with Chinese instrumentalists and Mexican instrumentalists, and I got to record a 26-piece orchestra in Budapest. So musically, it's just wonderful. And the fact that it's in the 70s, there's blaxploitation elements, there's grindhouse elements to it, guzheng, beatsit, pipa, xiao, all the different Chinese instruments.
How do you make sure those instruments goes with for example, xiao goes with the trumpet? How do you mix them? What was the idea behind that?
You study the melodic, the harmonic. You can have the minor or the major, but you can also bend the notes too. For example, the mariachi trumpets playing Chinese melody with Chinese harmonies. So you have a different instrument playing other traditional elements that are not used to being played in that particular genre. So combining the genres, you come up with something that's very unique, very interesting, and it's been a big part of the fun that I've had putting together this soundtrack.
Wow, let's look forward to it. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi to the fans in Taiwan.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Well, I've scored numerous TV, movies, and a cable TV series here in LA. One of my recent projects has been The Headhunter. It's a very unique film. It's a horror film set in medieval times.
The music composers here in this room, they're all like horror score musicians.
Some people become more known for doing horror. I think that everyone here has probably also done all kinds of movies. Maybe some of our more recognized work has been in the horror genre.
Right. So being a composer, like, what was the inspiration when you make the music?
I think it's like, what does the movie need? What does the project need? Is it a show, a video game? It depends what it is. What does it look like? Maybe what time period is it set in? But definitely in a romantic comedy. If I'm scoring a romantic comedy and I'm writing the music to it, when they get back together in the end, if I'm not upset and crying, if I'm not feeling it, okay, then it's not there yet. You have a horror, you're scared, you want to be scared, you want people to be scared, you want to be like, oh my god, I'm so scared. And you want to feel that fear as the composer while you're working on it. Because if you're not feeling it, no one else is going to feel it, right?
Right.
So then you know that you're done. When you're, okay, now I'm scared. Or now I remember I was scoring this horror film for the Sci-Fi Channel, The Crooked Man. There's a very scary monster going around ripping people's heads off and stuff. And so there was one point where I was in the middle of the night looking around in my room because I was getting a little scared.
Really scared by your own music?
Yeah, seriously. But I was like a little just creeped out. And I remember no one was home and it was just me. And I was like, just like, oh, I'm scared. I think, and I was like, I'm done then because now everybody else is going to be scared.
How does the music created from nothing? For example, like you need to do some music score for the horror film, horror genre. How does it start?
If you want to make your own music, you can take forever, and you never get it finished. But they say you got 3 weeks to do this, so you have to do something.
Right.
So you start. You put a note in, and then you look at the clock. Oh, gee, I better hurry up. Put another note in, and then as it starts to take shape, you then build it. It's like sketching or molding something out of clay. It's just a piece of clay at first. It doesn't make any sense.
Right.
You build that up, and you have to. The more you do it,
little
the more
by
it
little,
starts to take shape. Yeah, but also somebody is there, checking in on you. How are you going? Almost done that first half of the movie now?
Pressure.
The pressure is good. The pressure is really good.
Oh, really?
I've done some of my best work.
What was the weirdest sound that you ever used in your score?
I have used a lot of sounds and then messed with them. I would probably say that one of the weirdest sounds I've ever used was the sound in the film The Headhunter that I recently did. It's the sound of flies buzzing. And I put it through auto-tune.
How did you catch a fly buzzing?
Well, I had a
like you have to fly flies and record it?
That would have been hard. I've recorded a lot of stuff myself, but I just had this like sound of like nature sounds, like all these nature sounds. And
yeah.
And because the monster is all like disgusting and rotting, and it's like, I thought like flies are cool because they symbolize like rot, like the
right.
yucky, horrible things. One of the weirdest sounds I've used anyway. I've used all kinds of.
And say hi to the fans in Taiwan. Hello.
Hi, Taiwan.
Hope someday you can visit Taiwan.
There you go, yeah, I know.
Ni hao, daja hao.
Yay!
My name is Greg Trippy. I'm the composer for the Blumhouse movie Ma.
Max, I want you to meet someone.
Nice to meet you, Maggie.
We went to high school together.
Why's my son
You smell just like your daddy.
spending time at your house?
Hey, guys.
That bitch is crazy.
Man Up Unabomber, Dark Places.
No, it all ends with him.
Where's Deandra? I'll let it go. I have. You gonna keep bullshitting me? Let it go, baby.
What do we know for sure? He's lying about Deandra. Why?
But everybody's a liar.
Hi there, I'm Michael Abels, and I'm best known for the scores to Jordan Peele's Us. and Get Out.
No.
I'm Russ Howard, scored the reboot of Critters Attack, and also wrote the music for Tragedy Girls.
I just want to know what's next for the Tragedy Girls.
Patchwork and The Cleanse.
You need to end this. You have to. For yourself.
I think horror genre must be a little different from the regular. I mean, all kind of music, they have a special feelings for the movies. So what was the inspiration for each film? Because some of them, I mean, most of them, the project that you work on, it's all thriller films. It's not like a ghost film. Is there anything different to make horror films for different kind of content?
I feel with horror films, one of the most important things is creating a unique musical world for the film to live in. I don't know about for you guys, but for me in horror films, it's like I want to make something new that no one's heard yet. So it's like an exciting, weird new world no one's been in before.
Like what we're afraid of is the unknown, essentially. So if you're going to make effective music for horror, you have to give the ear something that makes it uncomfortable, makes it feel like there might be danger, and it always has to do with a sound that you can't really place.
You know, there are so many subgenres of horror movies.
Right.
They give you a lot of opportunities to try different ways to elicit that feeling of fright or fear. 100 years of horror movies that have used everything from, you know, atonal electronic effects to full orchestra to very dramatic scores. And it's a great genre to work in where you have so many different subcategories that you can experiment with.
What was the weird sound that you ever used in your music?
My music?
Yeah, in each of your music, the weirdest sound or weirdest stuff that you created song.
You know, we went camping pretty recently at my friend's cabin, and he had this very old washing machine there that made so much noise, but it was shaking in a very rhythmic, repetitive nature.
For camping?
Well, it was just in the cabin. We had to clean some towels, so I sampled it and recorded it. Who's Mr. Whisper? The machine is a washing machine.
Oh, the washing machine.
It doesn't sound like a washing machine anymore. It sounds like a really bad drummer.
Okay, so we can look for that. And how about you? The weirdest sound that you ever used?
I'm having a hard time coming up with something because I tend not to remember the names of the sound. That sounds kind of stupid. But a lot of times I use human voices. We all respond to the voice because it's us, and the voice can communicate things without words. Just a vocal sound, and you can know what emotion is even if you don't speak the language.
I think one of the most fun times I had on a score making unique and weird sounds was for The Cleanse, and I did that with two other composers. We grabbed all the garbage we could find out of the trash can in the studio. We had some old Tibetan gongs, we had an out-of-tune auto harp, and then for maybe, we hit record for about 3 hours, and we had a jam session where we just all together were banging on things, recording, and we were just letting the recorder play, and really made some weird stuff. It was very cool and fun. It fit well into the theme of the movie The Cleanse. It's about cleaning out all the garbage inside you. So,
well, the garbage worth it.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you.